Here's an uncomfortable truth. You don't actually know if you understand something until someone forces you to prove it. Think about it. How many times have you consumed content, felt confident, then completely blanked when someone asked you a specific question about it? That gap between I read it or I learn it and I actually know it is costing you credibility, opportunities, and sleep. We just solved that gap and is going to change how you think about learning forever. When you visit the CharmIQ homepage and click on Do More Than Dream, you'll find our Smart Quiz application in the gallery. Now here's the crucial first step. You need to make your own copy for it to work properly. I'll click the Copy button and personalize it. The interface is super simple, instructions at the top, the quiz application, and powerful insights below. I highly recommend reading those notes because they reveal the deeper philosophy behind this tool. Here's what makes this different from every other quiz tool out there. They test you on stuff someone else thinks you should know. This tests you on the stuff you actually need to know for your work or your own purpose. Let me clean up these instructions since I know how this works, giving us a clean workspace. Let me demonstrate with something I should know inside and out, our own CharmIQ platform overview. I thought I knew this material backwards and forwards. I work here. But watch what happens when I actually test myself. I'm adding our platform overview to the reference materials. And remember, this could be research papers, meeting notes, training materials, workspace content, anything you need to master.
Now here's where the magic happens. I'm calling up our application assistant in the comments section and asking him to create 20 questions from this content, with 5 questions per quiz session scored immediately. There's our signal. One click and look at that, a complete quiz generated from my materials, asking questions I never would have thought to ask myself.
What is CharmIQ's primary value proposition? Okay, that's straightforward. You'll see here correct answer in green and incorrect ones in red color. What major problem does CharmIQ solve? Good question about the one-size-fits-none issue. All right, I'm feeling pretty confident here. Okay, maybe I do know this stuff better than I thought. Wait, what? I got that wrong, but I literally helped write some of this content. See what just happened? The AI just caught me in my own blind spot. This is exactly what I'm talking about, the gap between thinking you know something and actually proving you know it. Look at these explanations. Each answer comes with context that actually teaches you something new, even about your own materials. There's my reality check, and now I have stats tracking my performance over time. I can retake this as many times as I want, or reset the stats and start fresh. What's beautiful about CharmIQ is that it's built for collaboration. I can share this quiz directly with my team members, giving them viewer access or full editing rights. Think about the possibilities. If you're a manager, you just turned your training materials into interactive quizzes that your team can master at their own pace. If you're an educator, you've eliminated hours of manual test creation. If you're studying for anything, you've got your personal quiz generator. The real magic? Everyone's taking the same quiz, but learning at their own pace with their own performance tracking. You get to see who's actually absorbing the material versus who's just nodding along in meetings or lectures. And remember, this works for any content. Company policies, certification materials, research papers, meeting notes, textbooks. If you need to know it, you can now prove you know it. And yes, it works for fun stuff too. You can even create quizzes from scratch without any materials. Watch this. I'm asking our dude to create 15 fun questions about Harry Potter. What does the spell Expelliarmus do? Which Quidditch position does Harry play? Which house does the Sorting Hat initially consider putting Harry in? Ouch! 33%! Well, that's a humbling reminder of how old I've gotten. Apparently my Harry Potter knowledge isn't what it used to be. Here's what just happened. In 5 minutes, I went from thinking I knew something to actually proving I know it. But more importantly, I discovered what I didn't know, without the embarrassment of failing in front of others. This is learning without fear. Whether you're onboarding a team, mastering research papers, studying for certification, or just want to stop pretending you understand things you've only skimmed, this gives you a safe space to discover and close your knowledge gaps on your own terms. Stop assuming you know. Start proving you know.
The gap between those two things, that's where real learning lives. Ready to discover what you don't know? Try CharmIQ and turn your content into your personal mastery tool.